Welcome everybody to the Tigers exhibition replay, where I take the 84 Tigers World Series champs taking on all the 80s World Series champs. So today they're playing the 87 Minnesota Twins, who won the World Series. On the mound for the Tigers, Jack Morris, 3.60 ERA. And he was 19-11. And up to bat first for Minnesota is Dan Gladden, 361 with 8 homers. He rose 25. That's going to be a 4-3 put out by Sweet Lou Whitaker for the first out. Next up, Greg Gagne. He batted .265 with 10 homers. And he rolls a 2, so that's going to be a hit. And the hit is a 13. So he gets the 13 for the hit. That's a 2. That's going to be a triple to center. So Gagne's going to be on third base with 1 out. And that brings up Kirby Puckett. He batted .332 with 28 homers. Can you hear me out there? Anybody? What's going on here? Let's check out the stream real quick. Sure. I don't know if that matters. Can you hear me out there? Anybody? I think that's where I was messing up. Tonight, I'll be playing National Pastime Next Generation Plus using the cross-season board reader as I play the 84 Detroit Tigers versus 89 Oakland Athletics, both the World Series winners for those years. Let's get started. This board reader does everything for you. You see the outs. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, let's continue. Make sure it's on. Shows it on. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, so Kirby Puckett got a base on balls. So now there's a man on first and third. Let's continue. That brings up Kent Herbeck. He batted .285 with 34 homers. Jack Morris in trouble already. That's a 1. That's a home run to extreme left field. Kent Herbeck just brought in 3 runs to put up Minnesota 3-0. And Jack Morris in trouble already, folks. Oh, Jack Morris might not be in there much longer. Gary Gaetti up now, 257 with 31 homers. He rolls a 45. That's going to be a out to first base. With Bergman tossing it over to Jack Morris for the out. So we got 2 outs. Ron Smalley up now, 275 on the year with 8 homers. And he rolled a 14. That's a base on balls. So Tom Bernansky now, 259 with 32 homers. And he walks with a 14. Steve Lombardozzi's up now, 238 with 8 homers. And he hits a 14 on his row, and that's bases loaded on another walk. Tim Loudner now, 191 with 16 homers. And he flies out to first base, and Jack Morris gets out of deep trouble, but he's already given up 3 runs. Here in the top of the first, that brings up Lou Whitaker batting 289 with 13 homers. And he got a hit, and he gets 11. That's going to be a single to left field. Alan Trammell up now, 314 with 14 homers. And he strikes out with a 13. Kirk Gibson now, 282 with 27 homers. And it's going to be a fielder's choice with a runner out at second on a 6-4 put out. And that'll be from Gagne over to Lombardozzi. 2 down now, man on first. Lance Parrish, 237 with a 33 homers. And he strikes out. Frank Viola cruising through here. Okay, that brings up Dan Gladden now. 249 with 8 homers. And he rolls a 44. That's going to be a fly out to Chet Lemon. Greg Gagne up now, 265 with 10 homers. That's going to be a 14C base on balls. Then out still in second on the first pitch to the next batter. Ball 1 to the next batter. So tries stealing. And he's caught out. 2 down. Kirby Puckett now, 332, 28 homers. And he flies out to Chet Lemon for the 3rd out. Could Jack Morris be settling down? Okay, Darrell Evans up now, 232 with 16 homers. Rolls a 7. That's going to be a single to right. Larry Herndon up now. He's got a 2 for hit and run, so we're going to try a hit and run here. They're going to hit and run. He's got a 2. They're not going to show us the chart or anything, so we'll go off the result. And that's going to be a double play, fly out to right field. Runner doubled off first. And it says right field arm 1 or G runner holds at first. And Darrell Evans is not a G runner. Right field arm of 1. And let's see, his defense is a R2. No, he has a arm of 1, so we might get lucky here and be 2 outs. Let's find out. Yep, 2 outs. Well, it'll be 1 out. Evans stayed. Chet Lemon now 287 with 20 homers. Smart base running by Darrell Evans there. Chet Lemon gets a 14. That's 2 balls. He gets a 24 this time. Double play on a ground ball on a 6-4-3 put out. Started by Greg Gagne. And that ends the inning. Brings up Kent Herbeck. He stole 5 bases and got caught twice. Rolls a 12, and that's a hit over to the pitcher. Jack Morris scoops it up, throws it over to Bergman for the first out. Gary Gaetti, 10 stolen bases on 7 caught stealing. And that's a line drive out to Larry Herndon. Ron Smalley, 2 stolen bases, 0 caught steals. And he's going to be out on a 4-3 putout by Sweet Lou Whitaker. And Jack Morris has settled down some here. Dave Bergman up now, 273 with 7 homers. 2, that's a triple over to left center. Bergman's on his way to third. Howard Johnson now trying to bring in the run, get him back in the game. He batted 248 with 12 homers. And he hits a 28 out at first. That's going to be a 6-3 putout. They were playing deep, so the run's going to score. Gagne goes to first base, surrendering the first run for the 1 out. Lou Whitaker up now. He has 6 stolen bases, caught 5 times. Rolls a 32. He flies out over to right field. That'd be Bernowski making the catch. Alan Trammell, 19 stolen bases with 13 caught stealing. A 12. He's out at first. Frank Viola scoops it up, throws it on over to Ken Herbeck. And that'd be 3 down. Jack Morris still out there, settled down some. Bernowski with 11 stolen bases and caught 11 times. 36, he flies out to Larry Herndon. Lamberdozzi up again. He had 8 stolen bases and got, 5 stolen bases and 1 caught. He singled over short. Trammell can't make the play, so he's on. Laudner now, 1 stolen base, no caught steals. 26, a fielder's choice, so it's going to be a 4-6 putouts from Sweet Lou to Alan Trammell. Force the runner out at second. Dan Gladden had 25 stolen bases and 9 caught steals. Rolls a 14, gets a base on balls with 2 outs. Man on first and second, Greg Gagne. 6 stolen bases on 6 caught stealing. And he flies out to Chet Lemon, and Jack Morris gets out of a little jam. So he's settled down. He's got 29 batters he can pitch to. He's already pitched to 20 of them in 4 innings. So Kirk Gibson up. 29 stolen bases on 9 caught steals. 32. Fly out to right field. And Bernowski's going to catch that one. Lance Parrish stole 2 bases and got caught stealing 3 times. He flies out to center field, and out there playing is Kirby Puckett. Darrell Evans back up. He even stole 2 bases and got caught twice. Rolls a 7. He singles over to right. That brings up Larry Herndon again. They're down by 2. They're going to try a hit and run with Larry again. Let's see what happens. We got 2 outs. Let's do it. Rolls a 16. He's out at first. He hits it right over to Herbeck. He picks it up, runs over and touches the bag. 3 down. And we're going to the top of the 5th. Kirby Puckett up with 12 stolen bases and got caught 7 times. Jack Moore still out there, and that's going to be a 6-3 putout from Howard Johnson over to Bergman. Ken Herbeck, 5 stolen bases, 2 caught stealing. And he hits another home run today. That's his second one. He smashes it out to right center field. Chet Lemon's just standing up looking at it. Soaring into the crowd. Let's have a look at the box score real quick. And Herbeck, yes, 2. Yep, 2 home runs. And Jack Morris is getting beat on today. And they're going to go pull him. He's giving up 4 runs. They're done. Let's see who we can bring in for him. And we got Rosema. We'll bring in Rosema. Let's bring in Rosema. Where are you? Alright, so we bring in Rosema. He can pitch to 8 batters. And Gary Gaetti's up. He strikes out. Rosema guns him down. 2 down. Roy Smalley up now. He hits over to Howard Johnson for the toss over to first. And Jack Rosema comes in and gets two outs there after Jack Morris gave up the homer to Herbeck. Now they're down 4-1. Chet Lemon up. Frank Viola's flying through here. He's got 29 batters he can face. He's at 15. Here's the row. 14. That's a base on balls for Chet. Dave Bergman up now. Let's see. What's he for a bunt? So they're going to bunt. Here, try to bunt over Chet Lemon and they're going to sacrifice. See what happens. Out at first. Runner to second. As he bunted it out and the pitcher picked it up and threw it over to first base. The second baseman covering it over there, Lamberdozzi. So Bergman gets the job done. Howard Johnson up now. Can he bring in the run? He's out at first. Runner to third on a 6-3 putout. And that's Gary Gaetti making the play. 2 down. Man on third. Lou Whitaker now. And he flies out to right field. So the sacrifice bunt didn't get the job done. Well, it moved him over, but the other 2 batters couldn't bring him in. Okay, Bernaski's back up. He rolls a 25, and that's a 4-3 putout. Lamberdozzi. Well, that was Sweet Lou Whitaker making the play, because Lamberdozzi's up to bat now. All right, 1 down. Gets a 7. He singles to right. Tim Laundner up now. Man on first. Rolls a 12. That's going to be a double play on a 4-6. 3 putouts. The Sweet Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell double play combo ends the inning. Alan Trammell up now. And we are in the bottom of the 6th here in Detroit. And Alan Trammell runs a 44. He gets out to Kirby Puckett for the out. Kirk Gibson now. He rolls a 14. He walks. Let's see if they run him. Let's see. Parrish is up now. He's a big power bat. 34. He flies out to first base. Kirk Gibson stays there. 2 down. Darrell Evans now. And he singles. Line drive to left. Runner to second. So Gibby doesn't go to third. Larry Herndon up now. See, do they show anything on here just to see? No, nothing. Alright, here we go. Larry Herndon tried to hit and run twice, and he gets a hit this time. He doubles in the gap in left center. Both runners score. Larry Herndon with a big 2-run double over in left center. And they're back in it, down by 1 now. Brings up Chet Lemon. 2 down. Can Chet bring him in? He strikes out, but it gets past the catcher. Batter out first, so that's going to end the inning. And Frank Viola got in trouble with 4 batters to go. All right, Dan Gladden up now. Rosema's still in there. He's got 3 more batters he can face. And Tigers are back in the game. He flies out to Chet Lemon out there for the first out. Gagne up again. He fouls out on pop-up over to Bergman at first. Kirby Puckett up now. 7, he singled to right with that 332 average. Kent Herbeck, who's got 2 homers on the day. 2 for 2. And he flies out over to Kirk Gibson for the 3rd out. All right, so Rozema went over. They're going to give him a little try here. Let's keep going. Viola has got 4 batters to go before he tires. Bergman up. He strikes out. Howard Johnson up again. He singles the left. That brings up Lou Whitaker now. Frank Viola in some trouble, but he gets Lou Whitaker to fly out to right field. And Bernasky's going to call that one in. The runner's going to hold. Alan Trammell now. He flies out to first base. Herbeck squeezes the glove with the ball in it, and they get out of the inning. And Viola's at his pitch count. Rozema's in there. They're going to give him a batter to batter now. See what he does. Gary Gaetti. We're in the top of the 8th. And he flies out to Chet Lemon. And now Roy Smalley. He doubles the right center, and they're going to get him out of there. They're going to bring in Berenguer. Try to hold him. Bernasky up. 1 down, man on second. He flies out to left field, and the runner's going to hold. Lamberdozzi again. 2 down. He flies out over to Bergman for the catch in the inning. And they're going to give Viola a little shot here. But Kirk Gibson's up with 27 home runs. He singles over short. The first batter, so they're going to get Viola out of there. And Reardon and Berenguer. So, could it be Berenguer versus Berenguer, folks? Crazy. And it will be Berenguer in there. He's on the Twins in 87. Lance Parrish up. Berenguer had a 3.94 ERA, and he was 8-1 with 4 saves. Here it is. They need it. And he strikes out Parrish, a big home run hitter. 1 out. Darrell Evans up. He doubles over first. He gets a big hit. Gibby's going to third. If he's a G runner, he's going to score. Kirk Gibson is a G runner. He's going to score and tie this game. Berenguer could not hold Detroit. This crowd is going crazy. And it's Larry Herndon now. Can he take the lead? And he fouls out to first base. Can Chet Lemon bring in Lance Parrish? Was it Lance Parrish who was on? Let's see. Yep. No, he struck out Gibson. Darrell Evans, Herndon did it. Yep, it was Darrell Evans. So I think it's Evans on there in second. All right, Chet Lemon. And he strikes out. And that's going to end the inning, but Detroit ties it up going into the 9th. Berenguer is still in there. He's got 13 more batters. Lauder in up the bat. 29, he strikes out. Dan Gladden now. He's got a 29. He strikes out. Greg Gagne now. Juan Berenguer on a roll. Can he strike out the side? 13. He does. And Detroit comes up in the bottom of the 9th for the win. Can they walk it off? Dave Bergman is up. But they're going to pitch hit for Bergman. Let's make sure we do this right this time. He's a first baseman, though. We're going to leave him in there. They rose. He strikes out from Berenguer. Howard Johnson. We're going to take Howard Johnson out. We're going to bring in Tom Brookins. He plays third. Tom Brookins coming up to bat. He batted .246 with 5 homers. Let's see what we can get here. He's a righty. And Berenguer's a righty. And he singles a center. A clutch at bat for Tom Brookins. Lou Whitaker. Can he move the runner over and get on base? Here we go. 2 down, 1 out. He flies out to left field. Alan Trammell's chance. The top 2 guys ain't been doing nothing. And he's out at first with a hit back to the pitcher. Berenguer throws it over to Herbeck for the out. We're going to the 10th inning. The defense needs updating. Let's see. So he was the pitch hitter all this time. No wonder something was wrong. He is supposed to be 1. I don't know how that. Yeah, 3, 5. Yep. He's supposed to be 5. That's all it is. All right, we're all set. Berenguer still in there. Kirby Puckett up. 31. He flies out to Chet Lemon. Kent Herbeck. 2 for 3 with 2 home runs on the day. And another homer. Oh my God. Kent Herbeck is just a monster today. Oh man, 3 home runs. Incredible day for Kent Herbeck. Unbelievable. And let's see. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong thing. He was supposed to score. Man, well, all right. I got to fix this. He hit that homer. No, I got to fix it. He's got to get on. Base on balls. I don't think another homer is going to pop up. Target. Let's see. All right, we're going to stay with a double. We know they got the run. All right. Gary Gaetti up now. 24, he flies out to second base. That's 2 down. Smalley up now. And he's out at first, but it is 5-4. Minnesota is leading, but they get 1 more out. So we're going to give him another at-bat. And he still gets out. We're going to try to bring this run in. He singles and brings it in. Okay. So they do got the lead. So now we'll roll for Bernansky up. And he flies out. So that's going to end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Detroit down. And Berenguer's over here at his limit. And they're going to bring in, I believe it's Reardon is their closer. Yep. Let's bring in Reardon for the close. I was going to stay with him, but let's see. He's should be their closer. What's he got? He's got 31 saves, so he is the closer. Reardon is the closer. He's got a 4.48 ERA. He was 8-8 with 31 saves. Not too great, but they called him the Terminator. Let's find out. And he had 83 Ks on 80 innings. Okay, Kirk Gibson, they got the power bats up. He strikes out. Lance Parrish now. And he flies out to left field. Dan Gladden's there. Our last chance, Darrell Evans now. And he takes first on an error. Error on the second baseman. Lamberdozzi bobbles the ball. Here's their chance. Larry Hernan's big shot. Fielder's choice, and that's going to end the game. And it does. That's the bottom of the 10th. Well, the 10th inning is over. And Minnesota has beat the Tigers 5-4 with Kent Herbeck hitting 3 home runs. Let's look at this scorecard. There it is, folks. 3 home runs, 4 RBIs, the star of the day. Go right down here. First inning home run, 5th inning home run. And he had another one there in the top of the 10th to end it all. Alright, thanks for watching and stay tuned for another replay.